Okay, so remember that one time I told you that I'm not the brightest crayon in the box? Okay, I never said that. If y'all say that, that is really rude. I'm just kidding. But I was sitting here editing my YouTube video for you guys because I love y'all so much, and I realized that I accidentally deleted the introduction, the most important part of the video. I can go on and on telling you guys how important the introduction is, but y'all don't care, and I really don't care neither. So I'm just going to get on with this introduction. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're subscribed, do not please subscribe. It means so much to me. Before I start this video, I got this message on Snapchat. Guys, y'all do not know how special I feel when y'all send me messages. Like, even when it just says, hey, I love your channel. Like, that makes me feel so good because I feel like that I'm making a difference, you know? So thank you so much for this message because it really did just brighten my whole day. If you guys didn't slow down. If you guys want to be part of my next video, all you have to do is send me an Instagram, Snapchat, or email me saying how much you love my channel, and I will feature you in my next video. I will link all my information in the description box below. Anyways, this is a story time about the time that my dad whooped me, not the first time, but the second time in my entire life, because obviously I did not learn the lesson. I will link the first time I got a whooping by my dad in the description box below. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy it. So this story happened in elementary school. I know it was in elementary school because in elementary school, I was boy crazy and I always got in trouble. Now, what are boys? I'm trying to graduate next year. Like, forget the boys. Hello, education. Hello, college. I'm trying to be something in someday. Be something in someday. Be something in somebody's life, you know? So anyways, this happened in elementary school, and let me give you a little background information. I had a best friend. We're going to call her Stephanie. Me and Stephanie were best friends. Like, we were like the bestest of best. We lived right next to each other. I would always be at her house. She would always be at my house. Woo to woo. We was always at each other's house. One day, Stephanie moved. And instead of her walking to my house, now she has to drive to my house. But that didn't stop us because we would still always be at each other's house. And one day she came over to my house. And you know when you have your best friend around you, like nobody can tell you nothing because y'all gangsters. And when you with your best friend, you be feeling yourself. Like, that's how it was this day. Stephanie came over and we were sitting on my back porch. And how my house was set up was, my back porch was facing somebody else's back porch. And there was no fence in between, right? So me and Stephanie just sitting on my porch talking, woo-to-woo, talking about life. And we see this girl who lives on the other side, and she's sitting in a Hello Kitty chair, and she look about 9-10 years old, and she just looking at me like, and then I look at my best friend, I'm like, do she got a problem with me? Because if she got a problem, we could settle this problem right now, right? And she's like, no, I don't think she has a problem. She's probably just jealous. And I'm like, okay, cool, but I still don't like her looking at me like that, so I got something for her when she go in the house. So a couple minutes went by, and she go in the house. She take her ugly chair, and she go in the house. So I pick up an orange crayon, and I write this on her door. Keep in mind, her door is all white. I write, I'm going to call my crush Cedric. I love Cedric. I want to F-U-C-K Cedric. Let me say that again. I love Cedric. I want to F-U-C-K Cedric. I wrote that orange crayon on her white door, right? And then I told my best friend, I was like, girl, look what I did. Like, now she finna get in trouble for looking at me some type of way. And who is Cedric? That's what her mama gonna say, right? And my best friend was like, yeah, girl. Every time I think about that, I feel so dumb. What would I do? Anyways. So it's like 11, 12 o'clock, and my best friend goes home. And now that my best friend goes home, now I'm feeling guilty for doing this. And I go outside at 12 o'clock at night with some Windex, and I'm like, wiping the door with the napkin, wiping the door with the napkin, wiping the door. It did not come off. That's basically the point. It did not come off at all. And when it did not come off, I started getting scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I should never did this. Why would I do this? I need to stop. Why am I so mean? Why would I do this? Oh my god. I felt so bad, guys, like so bad. So I tried to forget about it. Like, I was going to act like I didn't know nothing. I was going to play real stupid, right? So I go in the house, go to sleep, wake up, look out my window, and it's still there. I go to sleep again, Wake up and it's still there. Go to sleep again, wake up, it's still there. This was like for 3 days. One day, I go to school. I come home from school. I'm walking home from school. I look at her back door and the writing is gone. And I'm like, okay, they found out. And now I'm getting scared because they found out and I'm probably going to get in trouble, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to act like I don't know nothing. I went in the house. I did my daily routine, homework, took a bath, played outside, just did my daily routine. One day, I went to school. I think this was the next day. I went to school, came back home. My dad was sitting outside with his friends. They were like smoking a black and mild and probably drinking beer. You know what dads do. He was doing that with his friends around, like friends, grown men around, right? Like his best friends, they were really close to the family. My dad's like, who's Cedric? Like, he embarrassed me. He said, who's Cedric? And I was like, I don't know. Who's Cedric? Cedric, do you know Cedric? Do you know Cedric? I don't know Cedric. When I get in trouble, I try to play real stupid. I'm like, oh, Cedric. Did you go to high school with him? Cedric? I don't know. He was like, who wrote on their door with orange crayon? And I was like, it was me. I started crying because I've been caught. Like there was nothing I could do. So he said, go in the house and I'm going to deal with you in a second. Guys, I had to walk by all of his friends and they were all looking at me like, Crochet, no. I was so embarrassed, guys. I was so embarrassed. So anyways, I'm just sitting on the couch and my whole life is flashing before my eyes. I'm like, yep, I remember when I was a baby. I remember that story. I remember that too. I was scared because I was about to die, basically. That's what I'm telling you. I was about to die. So my dad sticks his head through the door. He's like, I'm going to tell you two things. Either I'm going to whoop you or your mom is going to whoop you. And second thing is, I know your mom's not going to want to whip you. So go find me a belt because I'm going to whoop you. And I was like, I'm going to try to convince my mom to whip me, right? When he went back outside, I ran up the stairs. I was a whole track star. And my mom was in the room doing her makeup. She was like, life is so beautiful. And I said, Mom, please whoop me. Whoop me. Whoop me. And then she's like, what did you do? And I was like, I wrote on the neighbor's door, I love Cedric. I want to blink, blink, blink him. And she's like, I'm going to let your dad handle that one. And I was like, really, Mom? Don't ever ask me to comb your hair or rub your feet again. Because if you ask, I'm going to be like, ask Dad to do it. I was so mad at my mom. I was like, Mom, why? Just whoop me. Why? Guys, oh my God, I was so upset. So my dad's second thing he told me was go find him a belt. So I found the belt that he always whoops my brothers with, and ain't nobody trying to make their butt like red or purple or even black. Like, So I hid that belt. I think I threw it like, I don't know. I hid it somewhere. And I found a belt exactly like this, but probably like a different color. And I set this belt, because it's not going to hurt when you get a whooping with this. It's not going to hurt. It's like, what the heck? It's not going to hurt. So I sat down on the table, and then I'm sitting on the couch like, I'm not going to get in trouble now, because if I get in trouble, the whooping not going to hurt, right? Like probably 15, 20 minutes later, my dad walked back in the house. He's like, okay, are you ready for your whooping? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready for this whooping? Are you ready? Let's ask each other that. Are you ready for this whooping? And he looked at the belt. He like, you think I'm going to whoop you with that? I was like, it's the only belt I could find. Maybe your sons hid the other belt because they didn't want to get in trouble. But this is the only belt I could find. He said, that's fine. I got my own. My dad pulled out a brown leather belt. Guys, he whooped me. He whooped me a good 5 times. Maybe 10. I don't know. He whooped me. He whooped me. That was the second time. And last time I got a whooping with my dad because I think I learned my lesson about whoopings. I was still boy crazy, and I still always got in trouble about boys after that, but that was the last time I got a whooping about boys. If you guys want to hear about more stories that I got in trouble about boys, give this video a thumbs up, and I will be glad to make them because these stories are real interesting because I be doing some stupid stuff if I do say so myself. Please give this video a thumbs up, like it, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody that you know. Guys, we are so close to 400 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. And don't forget, if you want to be featured in my next video, all you gotta do is send me a message on Instagram, Snapchat, or email. All that will be in the description box saying how much you love my channel. And we can get this show cracking lacking, baby.